All right, we are live in Vegas, IPCPR 2019, looking at General Cigars, some CAO action. Our coverage is brought to you by Cigar Oasis. What do you guys got new this year?
What? No. CAO session is going to be the main focus this year. So that is going to be a full-time launch. What we're trying to do is, yeah.
Look at that.
You know what? Talk about it and I'm going to light it.
All right. So, CAO session, our full-time release, is shipping early July this year. It's kind of like a big pet project. So we told Ricky, hey, you need to have a signature cigar, man. And Ricky was like, well, I want to kind of go back to where it all started. So 15 years ago, Ricky started working as a master blender for us in the DR. And you want to tell your story a little bit?
So what we're trying to do is connect my fans with CAO, and so they're always asking, where do you smoke your cigars? When you're home? In my garage. And, my garage is here with my bike.
I love it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
But really, what we want to do is connect the fans of CAO with me. So what we're doing is, when I get together and we have new blends, what I do is seek out my friends in my neighborhood and I type in for a text, cigar session. They know right away we're going to go to Ricky's garage, the man cave, and smoke new cigars and rate the new cigars. So why not introduce to the fans a cigar that I want to smoke every day, multiple times a day, and that is the new session cigar.
Heck yeah. Beautiful.
So the only way you really can judge the cigar is light it up and smoke it while Doug talks more about sessions.
Sounds good. You got a lighter on you?
I do.
I do. So yeah, for session, one thing that's kind of cool about it, like we said earlier, is that, you know, when Ricky got to start blending the DR, after he was done training to be a master blender, he started working for La Gloria. And then of course we stole him over to CAO, so he's been working out of Nicaragua and Honduras for about 10 years. At CAO, we haven't done a Dominican in over 12 years. It's been a very long time for us. So we were like, this would be a real opportunity for us to kind of step out of our wheelhouse and go blend down in the Dominican. We can focus on, you know, different tobaccos that we've worked with and different processes that we're working with. If you look at the session wrapper, you'll see it's just dark as night. And that because we gave it some extra fermentation. One of the ways that did is it helped turn those starches to sugars, which gave it kind of a sweetness. So it uses that broadleaf wrapper, but it gives it that, you know, really brings out that sweetness. The other thing you'll notice the first time you puff it up is it's got this really intense, almost pepper flavor to it, but that kind of mutes pretty quickly into bringing out that sweetness. So it's a really complex cigar that for us, you know, does kind of change as you smoke it, and we're super excited about this launch.
I think it's going to be a cigar for everybody. So meaning a full-body cigar guy is going to enjoy it, a medium-body cigar guy is going to enjoy it, up to or down to a mild medium guy is going to enjoy it. Maybe the mild guys will walk away from it, but the meat in the potatoes is that guy from medium to full body cigars, and I think it's going to deliver that thing. So we have 3 sizes ranging from a price point of about $8 to $10. We're going to launch it in the first week of July. So by the time we get home, the products should be arriving in the shops.
Very cool.
If you're a small cigar smoker, you will definitely pick up one of these. Try it for yourself because everybody's palate is different. We're not saying everybody's going to love it, but CAO fans are going to love it because we listen to what they want from us. A dark wrapper, very complex in flavor, and we think we hit this out of the park.
Very cool. Any other words to the wise for our viewers?
Well, yeah, we're going to go here. So next we're going to talk about is the new Flathead V19. Listen to the fans of CAO, what we learned. They love the size of the 6x60 for Flathead, but they enjoy the body of the spark plug. So can we deliver a cigar and then ring gauge of 6x60, but the flavor and the profile and the body of the spark plug? Take a way.
Boom. I'm actually really excited for this because I'm not a big 6x60 guy because of that.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of know, like the bigger that ring gauge gets, the harder it is to bring out the body, and sometimes the more muted the flavors get.
Sure.
Now with us, with the 660, the original flathead, that was really unique because that was one of those first really intense, unique flavors of that larger ring gauge. And the market, you know, really took off, so really well for us. But like Ricky said, was there a way for us to get even more body under that? So generally, you kind of understand that the more you increase the body, the less you're going to have of the flavor.
Sure.
The more you increase the flavor, the less you're going to have of the body. So it was kind of a Herculean undertaking to say, no, I want that big ring gauge and I want the big body and I want to maintain the flavor. But there was a way to pull it off. What it was we basically did a very short fermentation on the leaves, which kind of gave it that strength, and we aged it a lot longer than we typically do.
Okay.
Which helped us to like lock in those native flavors easier. So we came up with the B19, which we're super, super proud of. So that's going to be the first limited edition of the Flatheads.
Okay.
And it'll be shipping August 1st.
Very cool.
If you like Flathead and you're thinking, man, it'd be kind of cool if it had a little bit more depth and complexity, a little bit more body, that's the B19.
Definitely.
That's the one
for you. One and done kind of thing. So when you see it in your shop, buy it because one, two, done, we're done. Because like Doug said, the process that we had to select the tobacco, put it through that fermentation is very much a work-related situation.
Basically, we're babysitting the tobacco, treating it really special, so you can't do big, large production runs on it. You kind of have to take the clones out of the main production line and do your own separate thing with them. So
Okay.
very limited production line.
Very
But
cool,
if
guys.
it works, we're going to do it with other cigars.
Okay.
And so if we think it's going to work, can we do this process with Brasilia? Why not?
Sure.
So I think it's going to work. I think the feedback so far has been excellent. So it is not for the weak-minded. It is a full-body cigar, especially after a steak dinner. Perfect cigar for you to enjoy after your steak dinner.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
Anything else for the viewers?
You know, I'm thirsty, but so thank you so much, bro.
So telling them to drink up. There you go. Boom.
That was
Thank you guys.
See you guys.